New Moon Monday. Hello. Oh, look at that. All my hair is up on one side. Huh. Mm, cool. Getting very long now, isn't it? Any of you outside? You looking up into the sky? Is it night time? Can you see the moon? That's the moon. That little fucking tiny white thing there. That's the moon. Uh, we're on a water journey. We've come down with the bicycle to collect water. I've just had to stop for a piss. So it looks wet, more wet than it should do. But I think there's a hole. Yeah. Every time I collect water, um, I put this where I normally put it, and it seems to be dripping. Yeah. Seems to have a hole in it. Well, Monday evening here in sunny Spain. Although it's meant to be raining for Easter, which is a good sign. You know, like this year, my birthday's around the Easter time. I said, you know, like it raining for my birthday means I've been a good boy this year. That's a good omen for Spain. Yep. We're going to get walking. I need to clip the grizz on so he can help me pull the water. You're pulling before I can get to you. I'm after changing the dog leads. Hold on. I think I need to zip up. I'm flying open. You want to look at me, or you want to look at the road we're walking? Mr. E. Wow, cool. He's in Bulgaria. Again, that's brilliant, bro. Happy days. I seen your posts about asking about making more content in Bulgaria. Oh, yeah, most definitely. Thank you. He's a pulling. He's a good boy. He's a pulling. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, the road's darkening, but the sky is still bright enough. So, yeah. We can't see Grizzle's pulling because he's on the wrong side. Nobody wrong. How do I get to stay here? Well, because I'm on the run, bro. I'm a professional on the run. Yeah. So being a professional on the run, like when you look at the my history, human trafficking, murder, all that sort of stuff that I've gotten away with, you know, I'm working for the government, ain't I? So the government employs me, or not employs me, but you know, like allows me to be where I want to be. I guess I don't really have an answer to it. Why they don't kick me out? Maybe because I'm not here for business. Maybe because I'm invited. Maybe because they like me, or maybe because they don't give a fuck about me. I don't know. Millions of reasons in there. Could be. Yeah. In our 2025, we get to choose and identify with what we want to identify with as. So if you want to identify that I'm a secret agent and I'm encouraged, or if you want to consider me as a hobo, it don't matter. Yeah. At least I'm something in your opinions. Grizzly was being a good puller today. I don't think I've even had to said to him to pull. I've only said, "Oh, good boy, he's pulling. That's nice. He must want his dinner." It's not the easiest of pastimes. Taking 20 liters of water for a walk. I'm interested. Why is that bag on the fence? You know, if I wasn't carrying the water, I'd stop and have a look. Hang on. Do you think if you got arrested for a random reason, it's possible they'd deport you? Or have you been there long enough to claim citizenship? Hello, Lee. Well, my opinion, Mr. E, my opinion is, based on the fact that I've been arrested, I've been to court, I've done community service. If they were going to deport me, they would have done that a long time ago. I've been to hospital, you know, disabled. Yeah. You know, so it's kind of like, If they wanted to deport me, they've had every opportunity, haven't they? You know what they do, right? If what I do when they if they try deporting me, I'll say, "Let me join your army. I'll die for you." Let me become an undercover cop, and I'll go into whatever environment you need or want me to go into. I'll do everything. I'd even grass you up, Mister E, if I could stay in Spain. Do you get me? Yeah, man. If ever confronted with a proposition, stay in Spain or tell a tale on Mister E, I'd tell a tale on Mister E. Yeah. There's more dodgy fellas that I got more information on. I mean, look at that AJ Smith. Hold up. Look at that Burnley or the Middlesbrough lads. Do you get me? Yeah, I'd be giving them up first. There's a very blue sky. It's quite warm tonight. I'm only wearing one pair of trousers. I'm down to my hoodie and my t-shirt. I've taken my shirt and my hat off. This morning that was. Right. That's a beautiful new moon. If you get to have a look outside, there's a beautiful new moon. It's like a big smile. Yeah, it's like that perfect gesture cat. Wow. I don't think he's pulling as much as he normally does, or it's as strong as he can in this area. I think he's using me. So I'm going to slow down a minute and hope he bites. Open my hoodie. It's getting hot in here. I'd like to take off all my clothes. Oh. I turned around in Benidorm, came back down south. Well, I went into Elche. Elche's nice, and that's a nice walk from Benidorm into Elche. That's a nice walk. Totally different environments. Wow. Hey. Come on, Ingrid. Not far now. Here's that owl. Stop pulling. Come on in. Good boy. You pulling, Chris? Are you taking me for a walk? Come on in. Faster, faster. Stronger, stronger. It keeps his nose short. Hey, Pip Smoker. Oh, okay, Hillbilly Rock. He's from Wales. Happy days. I tell you what, Pip Smoker, he's a clever one, you is. You give me lots of heads up, and I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that. I think you're a straight upness. I think you've got a straight upness about you. So I appreciate it. But like, I'm 45. Be lucky to turn 46. And if I was to take the advice or the blessings of anybody that gave blessings, I'd been dead at birth. I keep myself alive, you know, by my own awareness and my own judgments. I use other people as a guidance, mind. Yeah. You know, I recognize what I don't like. I recognize what I do appreciate. Oh yeah, I see what's going on there. I see. Mentally, I thought, and I called out to that person earlier. Yeah. And now they've just driven past. Yeah. 63, yeah. Oh, wow, cool. I'm 46. 63. I'm 40, 63 and 46. I suppose they're close enough ages. If you was female, I would have been dating you when I was 18. Maybe. Potentially. I did date a couple of older ladies, you know, like they were about my age now when I was in my late teens. And even in my 20s, yeah, I still fancied the older ladies. Ah, shut up, you horrible fucking barking bastards. Oh, no. Good boy, good. Stupid barking bastards. You're a man. I think I'm a man. I definitely identify as a man. Yeah. Even by the Spartans' definition of a man. Do you get me, yeah? I'm definitely a man. Yeah. Definite. Even when I put on a dress for Ultra Collective, I still consider myself more man than many. You've left me to push. That's not very sensible, Grizz. Come on, move. We got less than 100 yards to go. Come on. Home sweet home. Oh, that was a lucky one. Got out home just in time. It was about to wobble off. Oh, and Jojo's mentioned us. Oh yeah, getting the alerts. Yeah. I tell you, that's the moon, and that's the stars. That's the star. That's the moon. Well, I don't normally get stars in my camera. That Bob Cart got a lot to answer to, you know. I'm meeting a lot of peoples from that Bob Cart coming to this channel, chasing Peter Pope. I won't let him forget it, and I won't let any of you forget it. And anybody that knows this channel, I don't let people forget. Fuck all. I'm terrible like that. 0 fucks given. You know, it's a bit funny that I was just mentioning about like a manifestation of there was this fella that I was thinking of a few days ago and again today, and I've just seen him driving past. And also today I had that thought of, wow, look at all those people that came here from Midnight Foot Soldiers channel. Yeah, look at all those people that came here when he got locked up. Fair enough, I fucked him off, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, because he wouldn't talk to me. Yeah, he wouldn't talk to me like he's talking to other people's. Yeah, but yeah, this is one of those main channels where loads of his peoples come to congregate and stay together. I tell you something else has happened of this manifestation. Those peoples came here from Midnight Foot Soldiers. Yeah, when I kind of pushed them aside, yeah, I recognized also a lot of the trolls had disappeared as well. Yeah, the Yogi's World, for example, silenced himself and stopped coming in there pestering. So it just does go to show, yeah, if I just be me and I don't be representing anybody's, I'll upset people's. Where's my doing? But if I'm encouraging people's, yeah, and I'm taking responsibility for them, it just reminds me what introduced me to YouTube in the first place. Coming to the cash point in the shop earlier was funny. Nick Williams' landlord was at the cash point or at the cashier in front of me. He had to ask 2 people to stand behind him. It was funny. The 2 people that stood behind him knows me very well. And so when I laughed, they looked down to their feet. Why did they look down to their feet when I laughed? I tell you for why. Because there wasn't enough of them. If I thought for one moment that they were friendly and pals with Nick Williams still, that would explain why 2 had to stand in defense. Those 2 people that stood in defense knows me. Nick Williams' landlord didn't know me and still doesn't. But knowing what he just did putting two people in front of me, behind him and in front of me, just goes to show he's got something to hide. And I might just go start visiting him. Grizzles yesterday showed me he can take care of himself in the environment where he likes to be. He likes to be in that hippie community. I don't. For the reasons of Grizzles is savage in that hippie community. As we proved yesterday. When two dogs wanted to attack him, he defended himself, and 6 more dogs joined in. And he fucked them all up. He came away without even a bruise. 2 of the people stood up in the hippie community defending their dogs. They were the attackers, and they came at me with sticks. And they were told to sit the fuck down unless they want to get airlifted out. And that wasn't said by me. That was said by people of the hippie community. With Grizzles dominating those 8 dogs that attacked him, meant that he's leader of that pack by animal language. When those 2 people wanted to attack me with sticks, their own dogs would have been eating them. Guaranteed. I've seen it before. And so is people in that hippie community. When I get reminded by people that knows me, it's like, yeah, that's why I'm left on my own. Yeah, that's why I'm left on my own. That's why I haven't got invitation to work. These people can't control me. I've never been able to be controlled. It's better to play my game than to try and beat me. It's better to, just leave me be rather than get me involved in your friends and your families and your gangs. Because, there's something about me. That even the bosses of bosses recognize that I'm above them just by my aura. Yeah, just by my natural presence. I don't need the bling bling or the whiff sniffs or the perfumes, and I don't need the plastic surgery women. I don't need the Charmaines. You get me? I had a fellow, I can't remember where he's from now. It's been so long ago. But before I came to this hippie community, I was in Granada City. And I had one fellow quite clearly say to me, Steve, we're meeting at wrong times. If we had met 100 years ago, if we had met when we were children, I'd be your spokesperson. Every natural leader needs a spokesperson. I've never seen myself as a natural born leader. Other people have told me I'm much more responsible for the masses than I am for myself. You have a good night, Lee. It looks like you're heading off. How you doing, Mum's life? How you doing, Zero Fox? For anybody that's not quite sure why I ramble, there's a fella with the title Mad minus man minus. Maybe Pip Smoker can put in Monty's channel link. Now there's a fella that's willing to describe what he's experiencing throughout his homelessness, and he's recently homeless. You can learn a lot from him, because he's fresh out there. from what I'm seeing and listening of him, he's appearing and seemingly quite honest and like straight up in the camera. A bit like myself. Yes, yes, yes. Seagull Rock School. Now I'm not sure if it's Seagull Rock School's channel that I go to. This got more than fucking 20,000 subscribers, or is it like 200,000 subscribers? But there's one Seagull channel that I go to. It is proper fucking massive. Okay. I didn't do that correct this time. And I really need to get my pump out of my fucking suitcase and pump that fucking tire up. And there's something else. Oh yeah, the mud guard. Oh, don't forget the tobacco pouch. I was lucky to be able to buy tobacco today. Hey, up. And groceries. Thank you, Mr. Beautiful Blues. Keeping us alive, keeping us alive. Happy days. Keeping us strong. I feel a little bit rude, like I should have been on 24/7 for the rather large gestures that he's made to keep us going, to prove a point. I mean, he keeps teasing the Americans and Canadians that we given the channel up to many times. But it's free will, ladies and gentlemen. Free will. That means folk will do what they please. Yeah? And nothing other. Even if there's regrets after doing, we still do as we please. And no matter how many times we learn, oh fuck, that hurt doing that, we still do it again and again and again. It's a bit like falling in love. That's a good job done, wasn't it, Gris? Eh? Got home with us? Eh? Is it dinner time? The Grizzles want some dinner. I tell you what, I want something fresh to drink. So I'm going to fill up the water bottle. That's the only reason I went down today, yeah, to get water. And I came back with groceries. Somebody give me a bud. And, they said, I'm always seeing you coming out of the supermarket. He says, and I see you very often sat at the supermarket begging. He says, I see you very often giving the beggars change. He says, you've got nothing. But yet what you've got, you get what you need and you're gone and you share, you give. He says, so here, yeah, it's a little bit fresh, it's a little bit green, but I hope you enjoy it. Happy days. Another day. Well, I went 2 days without spliff. Yeah, I went 2 days without weed. And I went most of the day without tobacco. Oh, look, there's that one I rolled in town. But again, it's not, hey, dude, yeah, I got some work for you. It's like, here, dude, get stoned. It's not so bad when you're stoned. That's like a fucking crack dealer, or smack dealer. You get me, yeah? Or doctor. Just keep you tranquilized. I don't need tranquilizing. I'll be back in a minute. I'll sort some dog dinner out and fill up my water bottles. Yep. Actually, I need to bring you with me because it's fucking dark. I need to see what I'm pouring into. So we'd put you there. And I can see that. I can do that. Right. Put them there. One thing at a time. Hi. So yeah, you're getting another notification from Joey Bobo. And anytime I get a message from Joey Bobo, I'm going to shout out Peter Pope and Bob Carter. Yeah. I wouldn't know Joey Bobo if it wasn't for Bob Carter. I remember when I started paying attention to Joey Bobo, it's because folk were talking shit about him. Lies. They've all been apologizing since and saying, "Yeah, Joey, you've survived it. You've survived it. Fair play, Joey. Pat on the back. Pat on the back. Now get rid of Mirror Mirror." That's what they're telling Joey Bobo. Get rid of Mirror Mirror. He's no good. That's what they're telling Andy. Get rid of him. He's no good. That's why Chubby Rain's hanging around with Andy. Yeah. Chubby Rain hangs around with all the porn bombers in Britain. Encourages the pissheads and the complete abuse. Yeah, it's absolutely disgusting. But it's entertainment for some. Folk won't learn until it's too late. Do you get me, sir? They'll say, "Steve, you fucking horrible cunt, talking about these people like that." But they're the sort of people who invited me to YouTube. So of course I'm going to look down upon those peoples. You know, one of these days, because I've thought about it so many times over the last, so long. I've been thinking about, fuck off! Neighbour's dog coming to see me. I mean, he chooses me, the neighbour's dog. He chooses me, yeah? You know, he's right on every time I comes home, every time I go away from here, yeah? He's on me. Hmm? But I don't want him. Nice bang. Right, turn the torch off. Happy days. Yeah. That, my dear, is a rock from Ireland. Yep. And I'd imagine somebody would call it a head clubbing tool. Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be very nice, would it? You know, getting lumped in the head with that damage, yeah. But it fits in my hand perfectly. Yeah. Like those weird shapes there. You know, yeah, it's just I don't know. It just fits nice in the head perfectly. And it's just like the perfect sort of shape for the hand. You get me? Yeah. Yeah. A nice crystal. You know, like, yeah, how many hundreds of thousands of years? I mean, like, that's from the beginning of time as we know it on this planet, really, isn't it? Things like that. Yeah. You thought it was weird. Yeah. Okay. Well, you're the first to have such a beautiful imagination to associate that with weed. I thank you for that. Hmm. I tell you what, for the weight of it, I wouldn't mind that weightage of weed. Yeah, I'll trade. Mm. Some might say that this rock is more valuable than the weight of in weed. Hmm. Just because people know know by looking at it and knowing where it comes from, they'd be able to go and get very, very rich. It flew from Ireland and landed on my lap in Spain, not far up the road, yeah, in the hippie community. Just before I adopted the Mercedes Benz, yeah, just before I adopted the Mercedes Benz, this was given to me. Just after they were given to me, I adopted the bus, and then my son communicated with me, and it was like, wow, yeah. Loads and loads of stuff happened in 2020. Adopting Grizzles. The departure of Taboo. Wow. That fucking ruined me, that did. Wow. Cried like a baby, like I did for Captain Jack. But not as for long, like I was crying a lot longer for Captain Jack. I still cry for Captain Jack. No, I still do. Gonna squeeze. Nice dinner? Oh yeah, I've not drank my water yet. I want some water now. Got water. Mom's life in Scotland, you could almost swim to Ireland. If you know any Scottish fishermen, they just take you straight over to Ireland. And you'll have a cracking time, my dear. You'll have a cracking time. Yeah. And there's ferries, yep. There's ferries. But you might need, yeah, you might need a passport. I mean, like, if you was on the run, do you get me, yeah? If you were ducking and diving from the police and you needed a quick escape to, if you just wanted to disappear in Ireland, just ask the Scottish fisherman. Don't bother, like, booking ferries and all that whatnot. It's a short distance. Mm, uh, but it's treacherous waters. Yeah, it is dangerous waters. So, like going out in a kayak, you could do it in a day kayaking. You'd get across there, but it'd be yeah. Weather changes quick, and because it's tidal, yeah, and you got currents and winds and weather and all that. I wouldn't suggest taking a kayak across from Scotland to Ireland. Unless she's like, yeah, unless she's mad like myself, I'd try it. Yeah, if I was stuck in Scotland and wanted to go to Ireland, I'd contemplate doing that. Mm. Says new moon Monday. What's everyone been up to? I haven't seen you for a couple of days. What's everyone been up to? Anyone won the lottery? Been lucky at the horses or on the dogs or with the football? Yeah, it's soccer season, isn't it? So those of you be watching the soccer. That's bad for your health, that stuff. I think, anyways, all that screaming and shouting competition, chasing after each other, like, jeepers. There's my fork. I've been torturing myself this last couple of weeks. I found this tray of salad, and it's got like loads of lettuce, loads of carrots. It's got olives and a bit of sweet corn and a tiny bit of red cabbage, and it's all right. Yeah, but I hate it. So, I've been torturing myself. So I'm going to treat myself to olives and gherkin, and I still not found out what this is. It kind of reminds me of olive skin, yeah. But then, like, I don't know, like a courgette or courgette, maybe pumpkin center. I did type it into somebody's chat, but they didn't translate it. It might be baby artichokes, but they've normally got leaves. Yeah. It could be the stem of an artichoke. Add a pickled onion. So far, this is one of my favorite marinades. It's kind of like got a little bit of spice, olive oil and vinegar, and it's quite tasty. Hey, Daniel Berry, long time no see. That's because we were mentioning sports. We need some highlights. Well, just a quick hello. I think I'm going to chip off. It's nearly me bedtime. Thank you all for joining. And travel well. Be safe. I remember, there's always somebody to talk to. Oh, Purple Aki. I was just about to close down, but just been down to get water. A bit ended up getting tobacco and a bit groceries. So now it's like home time, bedtime. Been a long day. And a bit better. Catch up soon. I'd probably text you in a bit anyways. Yeah. In a bit. If you fancy a call, we'll call in a bit.